Orange have just stepped into the iPhone game, and pretty much you can get an iPhone contract out with Orange now. You're not stuck with O2. And for some odd reason, if you do want to switch over from O2 to Orange, there's a few things you might want to take into consideration before you move over. What I'm going to do in this video is pretty much say which one I think is better at both of them, and give you some idea as to why I think that way. First thing is first, you're not getting any additional benefits by moving over to Orange in terms of minutes or text. So if you're thinking that you're going to get more text or more minutes for the same amount of money you're paying with O2, wrong. If you're currently getting, let's for the sakes of argument, you're getting 500 minutes and 600 texts with O2 for £35 a month, you're virtually going to be paying the same amount on Orange as you are on O2. So don't think that you're going to get more from Orange. You're not. It's pretty much the same. Secondly, customer service of Orange, absolutely horrible. I've dealt with them in the past before I had the iPhone, had a Nokia phone, and it came to a point where I just cancelled my whole contract outright. I had about 10 months remaining or so. Very frustrating. I know some of you may have had problems with O2, fair enough. But the thing I like about O2's customer service is that they're all based in the UK, so they're not outsourced to other parts of the world where they don't really tend to understand our problems and our culture and all that. So it's much more easier to deal with someone who kind of knows the language, kind of knows the culture, and is able to understand you properly. And the Scottish accent isn't always the easiest to interpret, so it's always a bonus to have someone that understands what your needs are. The third thing with Orange is they don't have visual voicemail, and what I'm pretty much going to show you here is, if you can see, yep, that's probably the best angle to show you at. But this is a list of all the voicemails that I've got on my phone, people that have left me voicemails. So it's visual in that you don't have to call up and listen to every single individual voicemail. You can basically look at your iPhone, go into the voicemail tab and choose the voicemail you want to open. Now Orange don't offer that at the moment. I'm not too sure if they are going to offer that in the future, but at present they don't offer this service, which is kind of bad, I would suppose, because this is really nice, really handy. Less time is wasted, especially if your voicemail, say you want to open a fairly old voicemail, you don't have to go to every individual voicemail. Now the next bonus thing with O2 is that you can get 30% discount if you know someone who works for O2, and there's about another 30 companies, Network Rail, McDonald's, and as I said, 30 more companies. 30% off your monthly bill. So at the moment I'm signed up for that, and I've been paying £25 a month, and I really should be paying £35. But because I know someone who's working for O2, I get the contract for £25 a month, a saving of a tenner pretty much, and it works a treat. And the best thing is the guy doesn't even work for O2 anymore, so he's not been working for about 6 months now, and I'm still getting a discount, which is fantastic. And you don't, as far as I'm aware, you don't get any such discount on Orange. So I thought I'd just bring that video out just in case if any of you guys are thinking of maybe moving over to Orange, or thinking of getting an iPhone contract out but on Orange. There's no really good benefit in moving over to Orange. Some of you might bring up the 3G argument up, that Orange has got a better 3G service or network, but is that 3G network really worth moving over to Orange? I'm not too sure. And while we're on that subject, I don't really find the 3G network on O2 all that bad. Yes, there are some areas where you don't get 3G, but I've never really heavily used my iPhone outside. The Wi-Fi works great. 3G is pretty much free. One or two instances, as I've said, I've had issues with 3G. It doesn't work. You're on the Edge network, which is very slow. But apart from that, it's not going to make me want to move over to Orange. But what are your thoughts? Are you in Orange at the moment? What do you think about it? What's good? How much are you paying? And did you get any discounts, bonuses, benefits? Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.